Okay. Hey guys, we're here with Jayy and
Mulroy.
Mulroy. We're here on the Scene is Dead tour for our second interview. How's the tour been so far?
It's been a fucking, it's been a riot. It's been fucking long, and the journey has been very good to us. It's a very successful tour.
What have your favorite shows been so far?
Okay, so like my all-time favorite on this tour, like I don't really like to pick favorites or nothing, but like Glasgow and Scotland was my shit. I love that fucking place.
Do you have any crazy stories from the tour? I know you have to have some.
Mulroy, you go first.
I don't think we can legally tell them.
Oh, you just say one first.
I can't.
Yes, you can. I'll tell one, you tell one.
They're all illegal.
They're not that illegal.
Yeah.
No. They're not. Well, I mean, it makes you feel any better. Okay, so, like, there was, like, weed and, like, a pipe sitting on the bathroom counter, and I was, like, taking a piss after a show. And all of a sudden, someone starts banging on the bathroom door, and it's Davi, and he's like, there's cops, they're on the bus, flush the weed! And I'm like, flush the weed? I was like, yeah. And, like, he starts, like, freaking out, flush the weed, blah, blah, blah. And I'm in the bathroom, and I'm like, I'm not gonna flush it, because it's just, my heart would break if I had to see that happen.
Why waste it?
I know, right? And so Davi comes in there finally, and, like, flushes the weed, and, like, the cops didn't even come or anything, but now the toilet's broken, so we can't pee unless you pee in the shower, and turn the shower on. Yeah, but the window doesn't really open, there's, like, screens, and it's a big mess, so, I mean...
We'd literally be standing right there pissing out this window, because it's the only one that opens.
Yeah.
That would be a problem.
Slightly awkward.
It would be appropriate, I think.
You guys have a lot of younger fans, so when you were growing up, what were some bands you listened to?
I loved Slipknot and, like, Marilyn Manson. I mean, when I was a kid, and I didn't really have much of a choice with my music taste or anything, because I didn't know anything about life, but I listened to a lot of country, and, like, I grew up on, like, country and, like, old, like, 80s metal and shit. What about you, Mulroy? What do you got?
For me, it was all basically punk rock. You know, I grew up listening to Anti-Flag, Bad Religion, Casualties, MDC, Germs,
like his answer better.
All that stuff. I was the kid who went to private school his whole life and, you know, tried to rebel while wearing a uniform, but couldn't really do that.
And do you guys have any pre-show rituals?
Yeah, we say a prayer every night before we go on.
To who? Who are you praying to?
Kind of to Jayy.
Should we do it?
I think we
you know
need
it?
to see it.
You know it all, right?
Yeah.
Bryce, do you know all of it? Okay.
Oh, Bryce, sing along.
Yeah. Alright, 1, 2, ready, go. Mother of mercy, come to me. Awake my soul, set me free. Reveal Jayy's power for all to see. Consume all fear that lies in me. Radiance at your violent flame. Expand and blaze the light in me. Energize my mind and heart with all love, all power, all peace. And then whatever the topic of the day is when we put our hands in the middle and we say, like, marijuana or bath salts or, like, whatever.
Both.
Yeah, you know, it's just...
So we're praying to Jayy. That's what's going on.
Kind of. I mean, the original prayer is God, but, like, everyone thought it was funny because I'm just, like, I'm the only one that's not, like, a religious person, so I'm like, oh, reveal Jayy's power. I started saying it, and then everyone, like, that was standing next to me would hear me do it every day, and then I guess I didn't mean to, but now everyone says it that way. So it's like, yeah, you know, pray to me. It's fine.
So now you can go on stage.
Yeah.
You don't need to do it anymore.
Yeah, I do. I have to do it.
Yeah, we gotta do it as a band.
We gotta do it as a band.
So when I listened to some songs off Anthem of the Outcast, it was more rock than, like, electronic. So what, like, inspired the change?
Life. I mean, me and Davi have always, like, that's the kind of music we love. And, like, I mean, we love our music too, but it's like, we just wanted to do it. And, like, there were so many people, like, when we came up with the idea to, like, just, like, do it, people were like, what? You can't just do that. And we're like, but there's no rule that says you can't. And, I mean, there's, like, people that were, like, you know, they were rude about it when it came out, and they were like, you know, yeah, it's good, but I guess you guys are having some kind of identity crisis or something. I'm like, I'm not trying to be anybody else. I was like, that's what makes us so fucking weird, is the fact that we'll do this, and then, you know, the next album will be all fucking hip-hop, and the next one will be all, like, dance. Yeah, it's like...
Yeah, we get to do what we want. We're not tied down.
Exactly. And it's just like, I mean, you like music, and no one likes just one specific type of genre. Like, no one's just stuck on one thing. Like, I mean, unless you're a douchebag. But really, in reality, no one listens to just one type of music. So to make all kinds of different types of music just makes sense to me. It's a product of ADD.
And the lyrical style also changed. It was more like explicit stuff, and now it's like more inspiring. So did
That started with Evolution, though. I mean, if you think about it, like Evolution, there was only maybe like one explicit track on it, which is pretty intense for us. And then like All the Rage only had like I think like 2 explicit tracks on it. So it's like, I mean, we've become less and less explicit. We just have that reputation from like, past before. I mean, and we plan to keep going that route. Like the album that we're doing now is like it's like a side A, side B kind of thing, where we're doing like songs like Anthem of the Outcast and Evolution, where it's like the inspiring, like beautiful like side of us and everything, and then there's like the party side of us, like what we like to do. It's like get fucked up, and,
I'm gonna let Tommy take it away
Sounds like
from
a
here.
plan. So what were you guys like in high school? What is the worst trouble you've gotten into?
High school doesn't really exist for me. I made it to like the first week of 9th grade, and I got expelled for wearing makeup. I know it sounds strange, but it was like he told me, the principal called me out of lunch and told me to wash my face, and I was like, but if I do that, I'll have no eyebrows. And he's like, I don't care, wash it off or get out. And I was like, oh, really? There's an option? I was like, well, see ya. I just fucking walked out, and he's like, well, don't come back. I was like, I didn't fucking plan on it, and, well,
Did you go to a private school?
No, went to a public school.
With your unique look, did you ever think about having a clothing line?
That's in the process of the making actually right now, but yeah, always. Like, I love making stuff, like no matter what it is, clothes, music, everything. I just like to create. So yeah, definitely, totally. And there's it's actually called Razor Kiss, and it's coming out, I believe, the 1st of this year. We're displaying our first looks.
What are you gonna like sell? Just shirts?
No, we don't want to. That's the thing. We didn't want to do that kind of clothing lines. It's like everyone's like, oh, I have my own merch line, blah blah. And it's just t-shirts. I'm like, well, we do that for the band, and that's cool and all, but like, we want to like expand because like, people that come to our shows want to dress like us, and they're like, and if they don't, there's people on the street that are like, oh my god, where'd you get that? I'm like, I made it. Yeah, so it's like, I'm like, well, now I'm just kind of make it available to like other people,
Got some fan questions. Melinda Vanity wants to know, how do you feel when your fans tell you that you have saved their lives?
I think, because when they tell me this, we're always like in a really bad environment because we're at like a show, and they're like the signing line, and they tell me, and it's so loud that I can like, another band's playing or something. And they tell me this, and, and I say thank you, and I, like, hug them and everything, and I show my appreciation. But what they don't know, and that I wish that I had the time to tell them, is something that never gets to leave my mouth, is the fact that they don't look at it in such a simple way that they saved my life as well. Because without them being a fan of anything that I created or helped create, like, I simply just wouldn't exist. Like, I have no idea where I would be without Blood on the Dance Floor. Like, where I was before was, like, going into a dark hole and coming out of it and, like, never going back to it. I couldn't imagine being without it. So, like, I mean, they don't think about it that way, but I'm like, you realize that you saved my life as well. It's just, like, I'm exactly like you, like, 5 years ago. So, I mean, yeah, that's what I have to say about that.
How often do people tell you stories like that?
Every day.
Every day?
Every day.
And you have to like go and talk. Do you talk to people when you can?
When I have the opportunity, when it's not like like an organized like meeting or something like that. Like usually like the most like intimate moments I have with fans is like if I'm like standing outside and I'm smoking a cigarette or something, and there's just like a small group of them, because that's what I like. Because when there's a large group, like there's like always like, no matter if you have like 20 or 30 kids in front of you, there's always 10 of them that are going to be like, hey, they don't want to hear you talk. They just want to like fucking like take a picture with me. And I'm like, trying to teach you a lesson.
Trying to make your life better.
Yeah, so like the small groups, that's like the ones that I communicate with the best. And I'm really shy, so it helps when they're not like bouncing and things, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm scared. Yeah, but I mean, I'm like that too, so it's all whatever.
And Andres Velasquez wants to know, how did you guys meet?
Me and Davi, or the band in general? Me and Davi met 6 years ago at a Breathe Carolina and Jeffree Star show in Florida. Yeah, we were both from Florida, so like we lived like 2 hours apart, and then we just kept in touch or whatever, and then I'm not quite sure where the fuck this guy came from, but
Just showed up one day, like I'm in the band now.
We got emails.
he got emails from our management,
calling,
right?
yeah, from management calling for open auditions, and it was kind of funny because me, the bass player, and the drummer are all from a separate band down in Vegas. So we all got kind of drafted one at a time. Aussie was first, I was second, and then this tour, with the absence of our drummer, we took our whole drummer back.
Yep.
And now it's like...
It's crazy. Like, it's literally Blood on the Dance Floor is like 2 bands. It's
Like
like,
half their
it's like
band.
me and Davi, and then damn near Divine.
Yep.
2 bands in one. And he also wanted to know, if you weren't artists, what do you think you would be doing?
I would still be creating. I don't know if I'd be doing music.
McDonald's.
Yeah, I'd be creating a gourmet burger at McDonald's. No, I don't know, honestly. Probably hair or something stupid. I mean, not that that's dumb, but I don't know. Doing that after doing this, I'd be like, I'd just commit suicide, honestly.
After the gourmet burger.
Yeah. Well, I would do it at McDonald's. That'd be the way to die.
Nah.
Okay.
I'd just be a gay porn star. Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You need to switch answers.
He has a massive cock. It's like huge.
It's quite large.
Yeah, it would be great for gay porn. It's perfect. It's gonna hurt.
Very painful, but
No,
I'd enjoy it.
not painful. It's not. What?
I think that's a good way to end the fan question. What can you do?
What? I dance like a lady.
Can you show us?
No.
And just like,
Everybody knows what it looks like. My
Yeah,
hips
come to the show.
my hips don't lie. Come on.
they're lying right now.
No, they're not.
They're not?
I can hear them. Thank you.
They're telling the truth?
I'm the hip whisperer.
That's all we have. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, man.
3, 2, 1. Are you gonna let me have a bite of that? No. Don't stick it up my nose.
Do what I want. It's my pussy. Do what I want. No, that's just rude.
Halfway through.
Tony,
Yes.
I've been looking all over for you.
Have you?
You found
Yeah.
him. He's right there.
How are you, BB?
Um.
How's that cock?
Are you filming me?
No.
Is it hard?
No.
Why? Fuck not!
What do you want to do? Do you want to lay
Here,
on
I'll
the couch?
scoot in
I
here.
don't want to lay on the couch. It's awkward.
It's not awkward.
What is this fucking Victoria's Secretions?
Yeah. Well, I get the entire thing. This is what I get.
Oh shit.
Look
Holy
through
crap.
it.
Yeah, you get the whole.
It's Jellison. Oh.
It's just Jay. Oh, it says 666.
Hey, you want to try some popcorn, Jay?
It's so good.
I don't like popcorn. That's the smell of it makes me want vomit.
It's kettle corn.
He doesn't. He really doesn't.
It's fudge.
He doesn't like anything.
Doesn't like
chocolate.
anything black.
Nothing black. Will ever
Nothing
go in his
that ever-
mouth.
Nothing from a black
Black
person.
person.
Oh, we both just
Like
said
rhythm.
that.
Like rhythm.
Latina nigga, I put it down.
You do actually.
You put it down because of us.
Yeah, you get
You're
that from
welcome.
us.
I like Jay was racist before.
Oh, stop it, you.
No, I
First time I met Jay, he said there was racist
I was
shit in the
racist when I
world.
was born.
he's like, you're black, I can't talk to you.
No.
No, he took a picture with me and he was like, it's too dark. I'm like, oh, sorry, I can't see you.
He was like, you lost, boy? And I was like, I don't know.
You lost,
if-
boy.
You lost, boy. I don't talk like that.
I didn't think you talked like that either.
What's wrong? Black people? Those are my nuts.
Also, I walk around this and
Straight up, thank you.
Now is the time, now is the hour. I am the magic.